Hello everybody. I wanted to talk to you today about primary and secondary sources. Those are two types of websites and sources that you're going to be gathering and recording and taking notes on for your notes. And the following slides are going to show you the definitions, examples, and resources you can use. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll down here. There's an example. So you see the picture of the Titanic on the New York Times, and then a book, which are two great secondary sources. Well, and the one could be a primary source, especially if they interview people that survived that tragic accident. Okay, a primary source is an original first-hand, so somebody high-fiving someone because they were there, or an eyewitness account offering an inside view. So they were there, they can really talk about it, describe it, first-hand account, actually there. All right, it contains new information that has not been interpreted, evaluated, paraphrased, or condensed. In other words, someone else hasn't taken the story and changed it. Those people, it's their story. Such sources are usually created during or very close to that time period or that event when it's happening, and the author has direct impressions. In other words, they really have personalized the whole entire event. Okay, diaries, great example. So there's a diary by Ronald Reagan, the former president of the United States. Interviews, so there is Diane Sawyer interviewing former President Barack Obama. And then a letter from Abraham Lincoln is another great source. So all of these are primary sources, and you can use items like this when you're doing your investigative research and building your notes to write your mini research paper. Raw data. All right, so measurements of hurricanes and specific days that they do it. So there you go. That's also some primary source material. Official documents are, there's the Declaration of Independence. Court records are. So you can see there's, and notice how they're coming. They have sourced them. So archives.gov, National Archives, National Oceanic and Aeronautics Administration. So articles, reports the findings of original research. So when it's original research and it's what they call a journal article, like the Journal of Medicine, then that's going to be primary. Okay, and then newspaper articles when they describe the damage. Autobiographies are, I'm just going to skip through some of these, and speeches. And we have a lot of recorded speeches, so if you pick an individual that you're going to be working with, and there's somebody who's been prominent enough to give some political speeches or some sort of motivational speeches, whatever, then those could also be used and parts of them for your research. Creative works, novels, plays, music, art. There you go. Handwritten lyrics to Hey Jude. Okay. Secondary sources. Here we go. Secondhand. In other words, it's not directly related to it. It's like a step back. That has been digested, analyzed, reworded, or interpreted. So someone has maybe taken that first-hand material and then changed it or thought about it and created their own. So it's secondary. All right, secondary sources are often written well after the events. Something else to keep in mind. So there's some examples right there. Okay, Wikipedia. Don't use it as your primary source, but it is a great place to start. If you scroll to the bottom of any Wikipedia site, they have a works cited list or a list of all their sources, and you can start using some of those. Some of those are very, very good sources, so it's not going to hurt you to definitely start with Wikipedia, get kind of an idea about your subject. Sometimes Wikipedia isn't that accurate, but it's a great place to start. All right, so they're showing you Wikipedia there, and then there's the references, and that's where you can go and really dig into your research and find some really specific details and really specific information. And then they sometimes even list primary sources. So how great is that? Books and then primary sources. All right. Cite those sources. So this is going to be very helpful. I'm going to show you a tool called NightCite, but there's also EasyBib, and they can help you create what you need to create when it gets to be that time. I'm not going to go into it on this. I just wanted to do a brief one on primary and secondary sources. All right. Hopefully that gave you a little bit of information, and I'm going to stop the recording right now, and you can watch this and see me with my hair all up on a Saturday morning. But great. I just wanted to give you that little bit of tidbit of background information.